Hi everyone and welcome to IELTS Perfection. Today we're tackling IELTS Speaking Part 3 and the must-know phrases to boost your score. Whether you're aiming for band 7, 8 or 9, these expressions will help you sound confident and fluent. Let's jump in. Number 1 is starting to talk.
Well, speaking of, when it comes to, well, to tell you the truth. Well, frankly speaking. As a matter of fact. To start off. From what I've seen. It feels like.
Well, speaking of work environment, I should tell you that mine is really friendly and nice. When it comes to playing chess, my father is the best I know. To be honest with you, I've never really liked my hometown, as it's not very interesting. Chemistry is a good subject and all, but, frankly speaking, I cannot get along with its formulas. We're not losing population in our town. As a matter of fact, people are moving in. To start off, people can focus on using public transportation instead of driving their own cars, which significantly reduces emissions. From what I've seen, technology has made communication much faster and more efficient, especially with tools like email and instant messaging.
Number 2, giving an opinion.
For several reasons. I think most people would agree that, in my opinion, from my perspective, as far as I'm concerned, I'd say, I reckon.
People enjoy traveling abroad for several reasons. First, it allows them to experience new cultures, and second, it gives them a break from their daily routines. I think most people would agree that spending time outdoors is essential for children because it helps them stay healthy and develop social skills. As far as I'm concerned, protecting endangered species is vital because it helps maintain ecological balance. I reckon remote work will become the norm because it offers flexibility and reduces commuting time. I'd say life in small towns is much quieter and more relaxing compared to big cities where everything feels rushed and hectic. From my perspective, people move to big cities because there are better job opportunities and more access to modern facilities.
Number 3, general opinion.
Some people say that, it is often thought that, it is generally believed that, what's weird is, many are surprised to hear that, it's common knowledge that.
Some people say that working from home makes people less productive, but I think it actually helps them focus more. It is often thought that learning a second language is difficult, but with consistent practice, it becomes much easier. It is generally believed that exercise is essential for good health, and I couldn't agree more. What's weird is how quickly trends come and go in the fashion industry these days. Many are surprised to hear that some of the most successful entrepreneurs didn't finish college. It's common knowledge that reading improves vocabulary, yet many people don't make time for it.
Number 4, pause fillers.
That is a difficult, interesting question. Let me see. Let me think about that. Wow, that's a thought-provoking question.
Let me see. I think the most effective way to learn a language is through daily practice and real-life conversations. Let me think about that. Perhaps the best solution to traffic problems is to improve public transportation systems. Wow, that's a thought-provoking question. I guess the way we use technology today will shape how future generations communicate.
Number 5, rephrasing.
What I mean is. What I want to say is. What I'm trying to say is.
Success doesn't only come from hard work. What I mean is, you also need to take advantage of opportunities when they arise. Balancing studies and work is challenging. What I'm trying to say is, time management is crucial to make it work. It's not that I disagree completely. What I want to say is, there might be other ways to approach the problem.
Number 6, extend and support your points.
This means that, by doing this, in other words, this is because, for example, for instance, this just shows that. Like, for instance.
Studying abroad broadens your perspective. This means that you gain a better understanding of different cultures and lifestyles. People should limit their screen time before bed. By doing this, they can improve the quality of their sleep. Technology has changed how we communicate. In other words, it's now easier to stay connected regardless of distance. More people are choosing remote work these days. This is because it offers greater flexibility and reduces commuting time. Many startups are thriving despite economic challenges. This just shows that innovation can overcome obstacles.
Number 7, compare.
In the same way, similarly, likewise, comparatively, compared with.
Many people prefer watching movies at home because it's convenient. In the same way, streaming platforms have become increasingly popular. Public transportation reduces traffic congestion. Similarly, cycling promotes a healthier and more sustainable lifestyle. Big cities are often crowded and noisy. Comparatively, smaller towns offer a quieter and more peaceful environment. Compared with traditional teaching methods, online education provides more flexibility for both students and teachers.
Number 8. Contrast.
Conversely, otherwise, on the other hand, at the same time. That said,
Technology has made communication faster and easier. Conversely, it has also reduced face-to-face interactions. We need to act quickly to address climate change, otherwise, the damage could become irreversible. Working from home saves commuting time. On the other hand, it can be isolating for some people. Globalization has increased opportunities for many people. At the same time, it has created challenges for local businesses. The job market is highly competitive. That said, there are still plenty of opportunities for skilled workers.
And number 9. Concluding.
so, that's why I feel that way. Anyway, that's how I see it. To wrap up. So, that's why I think. So, to return to my original point.
Working remotely allows for greater flexibility and work-life balance, and so, that's why I feel that way about its growing popularity. Reducing plastic waste requires both individual effort and government policies. Anyway, that's how I see it. To wrap up, investing in education is one of the best ways to improve a country's future. To return to my original point, implementing renewable energy solutions is the most effective way to combat climate change.
Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next lesson.